Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Saturday Shade. I'm your host, Nene Kabutey. As always, we need to get like shady people, okay? If you're not shady enough, I don't know if you can do this. But hey, we're excited to be back here today. And today's topic is going to be very interesting. And as always, I'm happy to have more people back here today, the same faces for a different episode. So it's going to be much more shady. And today's topic is, what is LAFA? So LAFA means locally acquired foreign accents. In Ghana. Hey, you're asking why. But I mean, LAFA, I've known LAFA for a very long time, right? I mean, at some point, people that actually use LAFA, I'm like, okay, if that's what makes you go to sleep at night, go to sleep. But today I have my amazing people here to help me discuss this topic and know why, how, and what is LAFA. You guys ready?
Yeah.
AJ, you ready? Roland?
Yeah, ready.
Hey. Okay, well.
All right.
Okay.
He's more than ready.
Let me just see. Okay.
You know us, locally apart from an accent.
Oh, God.
That's my man. That's my man. Yeah, it's my man. You know, people who have locally acquired, let me switch back. So people who have locally acquired foreign accent are very smart people.
Thank you very much.
People who wait on them are very daft. Because if you are not born in a certain location, how do you pick up their language and their accent and their intonation? So if your brain is not sharp enough to pick up a whole language from just watching movies, and you are struggling to stay localized, why do you call them LAFA?
No, so we just went in from, it's not like 0 to 100 or 0 to like 1,000.
You know, we are a nation.
So my question is,
we the LAFA guys, we are a nation.
Oh, you're a nation.
Some people sharp.
LAFA nation.
We watch a
So
lot
how
of
do you call
movies.
yourself?
Yeah.
So you're trying to say other people don't watch movies?
They can't afford the airtime, Netflix. They can't pay for the data.
Movie educates you, but some people choose to just watch it. Do you understand? So we learn how to speak like them from watching their movies. Sometimes I even mix the accents. I can just speak the.
You guys are not helping.
I'm telling you the truth. You see, for me, communication is very, very important to me.
Okay.
If an abochi or an aboki walks in right now,
can you define an abochi to people who don't know?
Okay, so guys,
just don't get your ass whooped though.
Okay, so an aboki is usually guys from, is it Mali?
Yeah, Mali and South Sudan, all those people.
Yeah, I thought it was from the north, but okay, go ahead.
No. Yeah, they're in Ghana and they do small businesses and some of them even sell scraps.
They cut on nails.
Yeah. So those guys have a way of speaking. So imagine you talking to someone like that. I'll just switch. Baba, how much they sell for me?
Okay.
Meanwhile, I could have said, how much are you selling this?
Okay.
But I want to be on this level, so I have to switch. So if I'm talking to somebody from the United States or from the UK, I have to switch to be able to be, because they can't switch to my level.
Damn.
Anytime we have a conversation,
That's
people are
very
like, huh? What'd you say? Huh?
Well, in America, we say if you can you can hear. So
Okay.
that means you heard what I said, so you have to know what exactly what I was talking about.
Alright.
So I mean that's why some of us, you know, we try to learn how to speak like
So my question
the
is,
West.
Please, yes.
why do you want to switch? Why?
It's for good communication. Okay, so communication
Yeah,
has to go both ways.
sure.
If I speak to you, you need to understand me. Do you understand? So if I'm speaking a language you don't understand, then you're not feeling me. I'm not gonna flow.
As he rightly said, if you can, it
You
means
can hear. So mine, I'm actually going to throw this in. So in America, we have something called code switching, right?
Okay.
And it's very vague in different ways, right? And like you said, sometimes you want to talk to people to understand exactly where you're coming from. So in America, we call it code switching. It's not a fact. Because I've worked in a lot of corporate companies where there's a bunch of Caucasians, white people pretty much.
Okay.
And sometimes you see where they're like, I'm like, Lord, I don't want to cuss them out. I'm trying to be a Christ-like person, but they get on my nerves. So it's like you have to switch from just being like, okay, can you, like that kind of level. So that's where the code switching comes in, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm going to tax you guys to do something. I want you to put on your best LAFA.
not me.
Okay, you got it. But the question is, do we even have? Okay, never mind. Because I want to say, Ghana, what is our thing though?
Okay, so our thing is speaking broken English.
My parents never made me speak at home, so sometimes when I speak something, my friends like, oh damn, I'm like, I can speak, but it was forbidden in my home. So that's why I don't speak it like often.
It was good for you though.
It's good for them because I sometimes like, please speak good English.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you guys to put on your best LAFA.
Okay.
Which region? Choose the regions.
British.
British.
Yeah, British. In it. I don't want to hear in it because in it is one out.
No, like you see, a lot of time I hear a lot of people telling me I don't speak like I'm from Ghana, and I try my best to sound like them.
I'm done for the day.
It's crazy how they can look at me.
sweating.
Like it's crazy. I don't even like this place like that. I don't like you like that.
Yeah.
Oh damn, Negroes and you don't like me like that. But
No, next region. Let's enter Sudanese. Let's enter.
Okay, I want who can do Australian?
Oh, I don't know about Australia.
Okay, American is just in America. Don't think we have LAFA because even in different states on the parts of the country, it's different because I can actually go southern. I can go like Middle Eastern. I can go what's it called? What's the damn New York, that area, those regions. I can remember that damn shit. Anyway, because I don't care. Yeah, so we will take US out. I can handle the US part if I want to though. So I want to do South African. Can you do South African?
African.
Do you even have one?
Well, they have a strong accent, but I don't think I could.
You can. Okay.
I could only try, but I'm not sure.
Ooh, someone can do it like with a French, kind of accent.
French.
Yeah.
Don't disgrace Insulo. Your former French teacher in school.
The only thing I remember is Le Petit Rat, and that's
Rah.
yeah. So let me see. South African accent.
French.
I think I'm gonna stick to the UK US.
Oh, you want to do UK? Okay. How about you do UK US? And if you do a US, I'm gonna see. I can tell you which region you're trying to like mimic.
Okay. So we're gonna have a conversation.
That's basic US.
Okay, so that's basic. What I know is basic. That's what I know.
Child, let's go to the south. Okay, let me get some. Okay, go ahead. Just do it.
I ain't your papa.
Oh, okay. Now you're trying to go to the south. Okay. Okay. That's a little south. The south, Texas,
So,
Louisiana, that area.
Let me come back to the UK.
Oh yeah, I think UK is the easiest for most Ghanaians to do.
Oi!
Yes, I mean we're colonized.
Where you at from? Yo, bro, were you sleeping?
Can you breathe?
The fuck?
Can you breathe? Because I'm like,
these are kind of some of the things that we learn watching movies.
He's struggling.
no, he's not like you need an oxygen mask.
That's not where I'm from. I can only
Oh,
try.
damn.
I can only try.
I'm disgraceful. On behalf of all LAFA Nation.
You know what? I don't care about them. I actually mix the accent, so I'm okay. I'm good.
I can't even think right now.
Are you okay?
Say something.
Yeah, I got me messed up.
What about you?
I am.
Come on, Angie, you went to Europe recently, so I need you to like throw in a little bit,
No.
She said, no, hold on, hold your horses.
I was just lost. Different languages here and there.
You couldn't manage.
Flemish over there. No, I was lost.
You're lost.
Honestly, yes.
So if I told you that I can speak like a Nigerian, would you believe me?
Of course we can. We went to school with some Nigerians. We know a bunch of Nigerians. We can.
Yes.
That's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is
Am I Bamio? Like you can do all
I'm trying to make your point. Like, you have to, the people you communicate with, you have to learn how to speak like them so that you can.
Well, that's what I said. Like in the US, it's code switch, right? So you can actually,
Okay, so,
But I mean,
so in Ghana, we
nowadays,
are not doing LAFA, we are code switching.
code switching from what to what?
We are switching from Ghana to Europe. I mean,
No, but like, let's be very honest. If you can actually come down to people's level for them to understand you, you are smart.
thank you very much.
It's for the smart people.
Well, them to my friends who think I'm dumb.
You know what?
I'm smart.
Oh my God.
Jumanji, blood. We are here.
Black Foundation.
Oh, yeah. Outman, you okay?
So actually, that actually brings a good point. So do you think people take on LAFA, like just to be able to communicate with people? Do you think for the most part, or it's just like people just trying to like sound? Because I know someone went to school. I'm not gonna mention names, but I can though. Where back in school, she went to the airport. She went to the airport, bought all those things from the airport, came back trying to flex. I'm like, yo, you got this on the airport. It's not from UK. Let's bring it down.
Okay.
So it's more like, do you think they try to like fit into it like a spectrum where they want to be like, oh, Charlie, we've been there before, so I want to be able to kind of like get into
In
it.
both ways, they want to
It can-
fit, and then they want to
That's it.
be
I
there.
want a fence.
That's it.
Yeah, I think it really depends though, because Yeah, it really depends because, like I said, even my friends in the US, sometimes they're like, they can tell when I'm actually speaking to someone from Ghana or someone from like a different state because my tone changes. I don't think I changed, but they said,
because you're smart.
thank you. I guess after all the 5 degrees, I'm that smart.
Oh,
Definition.
you had to put that
Go
in.
for real.
Oh yeah,
You really had to do that.
I had to.
Why idea?
But like,
Yeah,
if
you
you
really,
try,
really deserve
if you
it.
try so hard to sound like somebody else, you get mental problem.
Not again.
We are back to this mental problem.
Yes. You are sick. Because
You are really
if
sick.
you are intelligent, okay, your mind needs to subconsciously adjust to people.
Thank you.
I like
So
that.
with me, like when I speak to somebody who's British, okay, I try to speak like you. I'm so smart, my body switches. It get to your level because you can't come to my level.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Like it shows how my IQ works.
Thank you.
Oh,
My God.
Thank you.
and I think emotional intelligence can actually come in as well.
Yeah.
Because I think some people, so we say this in the US that says, read a room, right? I can walk in, look at the people, and know how to communicate with them.
Right.
I just read the room. They will never know.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just don't know how to read them. They just walk in and be dumb as a rock.
I mean,
That's it.
to me, if you find yourself in that situation, exactly, just read the room and just.
It all boils down to
But you know, it's okay.
But we
to
have
speak
people.
your-
We have
your
people that
English.
pretend.
pretend to read the room.
Yeah,
How do you pretend to read the room?
Because I'm showing your face. Because
Yeah, how do you pretend to read the room?
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
How?
I think some people do though.
If you enter a space and the space is moody, how do you not realize it's moody?
yeah, like what else? I mean, I guess.
The
I
vibe
think what
she's
she's
trying to
trying to
say.
say,
Some people try to do like they're reading the room, but like nothing is going on.
So
out
so
there.
they are dumb.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah. So
Oh,
I'm
damn.
sorry about
Holy
that. But
shit.
Phew, I felt that in my spirit.
Yeah. Thank you.
Damn.
could it help?
Yeah.
So have any of you been clocked for speaking LAFA?
Yeah, I think a couple of times, more times because
No, but if you mean LAFA being locally apart foreign accents, not necessarily American.
Yeah, it's just
then,
foreign.
I think I've been in that space for
Okay.
a couple of months. I was in Nigeria for a long time.
Okay.
So at the point when I speak, people will be like, "Do you know your accent has changed?"
I hear that shit all the time.
They,
It's
they
annoying.
didn't know I'm trying to let them understand me.
yeah, that's
Because
it.
That you are there and then
Because
you
I'm
needed to.
smart.
Yes.
No, that is
He,
bullshit.
he,
Because
he
I'm
is
smart.
key in on
So
letting you know
because you
he's
are
very
smart.
smart.
Yes, because I want you to understand me. Because you cannot speak like me.
Yeah.
Your brain cannot do that.
No.
So when I can do that, I'm smart.
Damn.
And I think
You cannot do that.
Yes.
I was with this Nigerian friend, and when I was speaking to her, she was like, "Are you trying to phone for me?" I'm like,
So Funel is LAFA to them, right?
"Yeah, it's not about you.
Oh.
Like,
You're
I'm speaking
smart.
my language. It's not about you. I don't have the time."
Well, damn.
Let's see.
Yeah,
That just made the room hot.
very hard. I'm actually feeling it.
I'm trying to get it together, but this shit is not even working.
Smart people and that.
I mean, no, but
I think this conversation was supposed to go sideways, but
it just went a whole no. But I think I mean, we all went to the same school for
yeah.
primary, elementary school, right?
Right.
And a lot of people back in school would do that a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, see how you guys agree, right? Are you scared to mention their names?
Oh, no,
I
no,
can
no,
say
no.
names, so
No. Some people were trying so
I can
hard,
say
but
names.
for some of us, it comes natural, like I said. Yeah.
And I think, I mean, it's okay if you're trying to like connect or have a conversation with someone on the same level. I have no problem with that. But the second someone starts to just go over the rails, I'm like,
What's happening?
yeah, like just bring it back in.
Too
Like,
much.
yeah. Because, for example, sometimes when I speak, people like, you have different like, multiple accents. I'm like, which one do you hear? Because I don't think I do.
But bro, listen. If you're
But
going
you
to-
do.
If you speak LAFA, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's two things. You speak it well. You shut up. Yes. If you're going to switch well. No, or you be the most stupid person in the room.
Oh, no.
Because you look like you're trying so hard.
You look funny.
And that defines them.
Cause
Yeah.
That makes it.
if
them
your
fun.
English is bad and you try to Americanize it,
Yeah, they don't
have you ever heard it before?
And the one say, "Oh,
Like, and like they
I'm trying to picture like your English being
they try
bad.
to squeeze their throats to sound like the Texas people.
But the truth is,
How?
Like,
How you doing?
My mother is coming. You're not good. Stop it.
But that's not how Texans even sound.
Yeah, so if you're daft and you try to speak LAFA, you sound daft.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It all boils down to being smart and not being smart.
I can't anymore.
Yeah, I think maybe I should be a guest and you be the host. Because at this point, you can just have this.
Yeah.
Wait, did someone hurt you in the past about this LAFA thing? Because you have it so personal.
I have issues with everybody. Yeah, I mean, I walk around with issues with everyone.
Whatever, I just closed my own topic.
Have you seen why he's always my man?
No, I mean, because he does have a lot of good points about that, though. Because, I mean, LAFA is LAFA, right?
Yeah.
Because even a few weeks I was talking to my dad on the phone, and one of my friends was like, when I was on another phone, he was like, and I actually went to my dad's job, my friend was on the phone, he was like, that's your dad? I'm like, he was like, hey, even Dntbeg is like Americanized. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, no, and I was like, I'm still to speak, and he was like, yeah, it's still American. I'm like, ah.
How is that?
How's it Americanized?
The tonation changed.
What, tonation? Yes.
Yes.
Is it on purpose?
No.
Right.
No.
Right.
Because my dad has this thing where he does a lot. When he calls you on the phone, he'll speak Dntbeg with you, right? And when you realize I'm actually responding in English, he knows I'm in the midst of people.
Okay.
Well, I'm not. But that's like when American, whenever you speak like a different language on the phone, people's attention just go like,
Yeah.
Who's this guy? What's he saying?
yeah, you know, and they're trying like either you're trying to plan something or whatever. So
Right.
I change all the time.
Okay.
But when my dad switches to American, I have a field day. Because I remember when he was watching one of the matches recently, the Ghana match. I'm like, I'm not about to watch this because I can do it with my hat. So I was like, no. So I was in the room and I was like, damn, what the hell? Like, man, I'm like, hold on.
What's happening?
I'm like, dude, are you okay? He was like, you're not playing. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go back inside. You enjoy what you're
You need to
playing.
watch your soccer.
Because it's.
I like what you did there. The
Soccer.
Soccer.
But you know, okay, so, yeah.
Soccer.
That's what we call it.
I like you put an L in between. Soccer.
Soccer.
Soccer. What accent is that? What country?
Where from the
No,
L?
he created it. Don't force him. I like that though. It's cool.
The soccer.
Soccer.
But why do we say
I don't want to say there's something wrong with his ears, but
No, I had an L.
Did you hear?
I had it some. I had.
Be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, soccer. This is what I'm saying.
no, it's soccer.
Oh. No, it's soccer.
No, soccer.
Soccer.
Like, okay, there's an arrow there, right?
So
There's an arrow there.
there's soccer and then soccer.
What are two different words?
They're two different words.
That guy is too good. Too much.
Someone can rescue me from this. Because, like, I mean, obviously, out there we call it soccer, right? And in Ghana it's football.
Football, yeah,
Yeah.
football.
So I'm like, excuse me?
Football.
Soccer.
It sounds like football.
No, the T is silent.
Hey, football.
Football.
That's English. English.
Football.
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 That's Ghana. Football.
Football.
Football, that means you go to local school with that.
Yeah.
Hey, but we went to a local school. We just,
No.
Hey, if you went to a local school, I didn't
Hey,
I pay school fees, man.
we went to a local school. It's a government school.
Ashimata cannot be classified as a
He's
local
opting
school.
us.
We did.
We did.
No.
We did.
No. Ashimata cannot be classified as a local school.
Well, right now, I don't want to see this right now because on that note, that's just one of the saddest stuff I've actually seen on this planet right now. But before we go, we are going to play the shady kind of questions, and I'm ready to know how this is going to go
I'm
because
excited. Let's see what comes up.
no lies, though.
Okay.
No lies. We just want to make sure we get everything right. Pass this along. Let's see.
I have a bad feeling about this one.
I don't even know, but I feel like it's going to be a good one.
Okay.
Let me grab my little shady ball. Lord, if I throw it back inside, that means that's the end of the episode. Oh boy.
Okay.
And that's not going to work from this episode. So I'm going to pick something else.
Is that serious?
It's not that. You guys ready?
Just being mischievous.
Yes. So it says, have you ever done something wild in a hotel room?
Hotel rooms are for wild things.
Hey, why is it forever for some of you guys to respond? Sure did.
Okay, so
No, you can't be.
Nah, I can't be in the middle.
Why can't you be in the middle?
It's yes and no.
Sure, they don't care to the camera. I mean,
No.
you can't be in the middle.
No.
It's a yes or a no.
No.
Okay.
I sure did. Okay, I can stop first because I don't
Sorry,
care.
Dad. Sorry, Mom.
And
So all I'll say is we broke a few lamps in the hotel room and I had to pay for it.
Okay. That was smart.
I broke the lamp. You know what happened?
No.
You know how the lamps don't move on the side of the bed?
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing acrobatics, sexually, and it just broke shit around. So
Okay.
just don't say it was you though.
That's not serious though.
I'm not gonna think about it.
You know, so you know the headboard of the hotel rooms, right? The bed, right? Yeah. So it was positions from one side to the other. Yeah, and that's yeah.
Is your mom watching?
Oh yeah, she loves it.
Okay.
Sorry, Mama, but
So do I have to tell what I did?
yes.
You know, like I did a lot of things. Okay? I don't even know which one to choose.
Oh, just choose one.
The wildest.
Wildest,
Yes.
I think quite a lot.
Okay.
The wildest is being in a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
calling the first person to come over, and she was delaying. And I called the next person, and when I called the next person was actually on her way. Before the first person called and said, "I'm at the lobby." So then I couldn't call the second person because I wasn't getting through to the second person. So then I had two people coming to me. One person called there earlier, and the other person was also at the lobby about to come. It was a showdown.
So,
This is definitely a church fan and it's needed for this.
What else?
how did it go?
It didn't go well.
I think it went well.
Wow. Like,
I slammed.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit just
see, I was thinking that somehow the two of them will like each other.
You get along.
Then
And then end up.
we get to have a good time as a team.
You see.
This is not soccer, whatever he said.
But apparently, the teamwork didn't work.
So
So it's a position.
It gave me, and you know me, I don't like drama.
But you brought it to yourself.
Yes, so I wouldn't stop you from hurting each other.
What kind
so
of
you left them to talk it out.
I was actually in bed, and it was very loud. So at the point, I realized that it's the strongest heart that will stay,
Yeah.
and that actually happened.
Wow.
Which I still apologize. I know she's watching.
I think it has to be on Netflix.
Yeah, we can do a docu-series. I'll get the same crew to
No,
do it
like,
for
I'm
you.
really sorry. I'm really sorry it happened that way, but if I'm to go back, I'll do it again.
What? Roland, at this point, I don't think I can say when they start coming for his
Can I
ass.
pass it back?
No. It's on you.
Wait, was it a no or yes?
It was a green, like money.
Green.
Yes.
It was a green.
No. Mm-hmm.
Hi Dad, hi Mom, how you doing? Yeah, so yeah, the usual.
The usual what?
The usual stuff people do.
Okay, so are you trying to say it was sex? You guys were having sex in the hotel room?
No.
Were you praying?
It's like it was so many things at the same time. Everything was happening all at once, and we're just there, and it all happened.
What happened?
When this guy is scared.
I mean, look, we were there,
Uh-huh.
and it happened.
Okay, you were there. What happened?
You don't get it. So we get to the room,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go into the bathroom,
Okay.
and then the bathtub, I had to block it, put some water in it. It's a long story.
Please go ahead, because at this point, I think after this, we are going to have to do some 40-day or 40 minutes prayer here because.
It's a long story.
Okay, so actually we had an all-night section.
All night, like church all night or.
Yes, church all night. So we started with praises and worship, and then after that we had, some prayers. The shebe one.
So I can explain to you guys.
Shebe one, shebe.
Praise and worship was just the kissing and all that stuff. Then the sex part was the praise, the shebe what she's talking about.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Hey,
No,
my sister.
What you're supposed to say is that we had an all night, but it wasn't a church.
Oh, I'm saying it was a church.
That was
You
your
weren't there.
In a hotel room.
So that
You weren't there.
so that means there were prayer warriors who actually did it.
Nene,
Yes.
Nene, Aki is always right.
And on that note, that's where we're going to end this topic today because I think we need like what's called Twitter space to continue this conversation because at this point, I feel like I'm going to have to call on Jesus to come and save me. But as always, thank you guys for watching and listening to Saturday Shade. Don't forget to follow us on social media at SSN Kabutey on Twitter, Saturday Shade on IG, and don't forget to hashtag Saturday Shade as well because guess what? Saturday Shade, it is always about the fun. See you next time. Body no be firewood or more. Hey, right.